Hey guys, this is another exit pass speedrun, but this is the 100%, so all 30 signs, there's one per level, and they're a little bit annoying because they're kind of just out of the way, and some of them prevent you from doing some of the shortcuts. Some of them are actually a little tougher to get, and I died several times in this speedrun, I suppose it's called. The final time was at like a 5:05. Sub 5 is definitely possible. In fact, it's probably really easy if anyone actually wanted to try to beat my time, but, you know, there's only one other run of this, which was like a 6-minute something. So technically, I guess this is the world record. It really shouldn't be, but it is. This is definitely easily beatable. But I don't know how many people really feel like playing this like 7-year-old Flash game. Although I think it's a really cool game, but I don't think anyone feels like speedrunning it anymore. Anyway, why did I decide to do commentary over this? I kind of already explained all the, like, I don't know what they're called. They're not really glitches, just tricks, I suppose, in this game. Yeah, so, like, falling off the edge, so you can see here, it's actually a little tricky, because the not hitboxes, like the platforms, you know, you can stand over the edge. It's kind of like Mario. You can do that in Mario as well. And so falling off the edge is actually kind of hard. You can actually jump pretty much not on the ground in this game. Not that that really helps in any situation. Yeah, so I should really just like put music over these things. I died a few times here because, like, that death was probably the stupidest one in the whole thing. I literally jumped into the saw. I could have waited like half a second, but I get impatient. It's like, dude, it's a speedrun. You gotta go fast, right? And then you just jump into the saw and die. And that costs more time than if you hadn't. I also died here. Oh, great. And I wasted a whole bunch of time. I'm just watching this through, so yeah, I could have done that a lot faster. I would say maybe even, I don't know, like a sub 4 might be possible if some people actually decided to like invent some cool strats for this, because I'm sure there's better ways to do this, like to collect a lot of the signs than the way I was doing it. I think this one is pretty cool because you do that little wall jump around the things, and then I don't know why I waited there. I mean, I could have just gone. Like I don't know how to get that sign without losing your flow. When you do, the flow carries through the next level, but you do lose like a small fraction. You get the invisible sign there, but there's a small fraction that just goes away for some reason. I don't know why that is. Anyway, so, oh look at that. I didn't jump high enough. Man, pro strats. You can tell I'm really good at this game and I missed that one, wow. So a lot of mistakes. Pretty much a mistake like on every single, yeah, wow, another mistake. I probably could have shaved a lot of time. I don't know. I'm not going to get into specifics here. Could have shaved a lot of time there as well. Lost a bunch. Man, I don't know what I was doing there. Apparently I forgot where the sign was. That happens sometimes. I mean, 30 things. That's a lot to remember, right? Not really. Especially in a speedrun, considering people do like hundreds of levels sometimes in games. Look how long I waited here. What was I doing? And you call this a speedrun? It's more like a, well, I'm not going to say slow run because that would be far too dumb. It's more like a bad run. No, it's like more like a speed walk. I'm sure people have said that as well. Speed jog maybe at best. I don't know. Of course, I get this sign first try. Some of them are actually difficult and I get the first try, and then some of them, like this one, I decided to take super slow even though all you have to do is jump. That's it. You just hold down the up key and you get it. I don't know what's wrong with me. And then, so these shortcuts on these last few levels, you can still do them, but you just have to collect the signs first, and then kill yourself, as recommended by the game. Yep, that's definitely what the game's telling you. In order to collect all the things, you just gotta kill yourself, and then you're all good. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this one as well, but I didn't do it. I was, playing it safe despite this being a terrible run. The thing about this though, all signs, is you have to reset, like, well, you have to clear your browser history, which is a little annoying every single run, and that takes a few minutes because in the any percent you don't have to do that. And look, I died here twice. Oh boy, isn't dying just the greatest? There's also a way to collect this sign. I've done it before without dying, but it's actually really tight. I don't know what's up with that. So I didn't do that. And you can see here, I was like, oh, am I going to get sub 5? No, probably not. And I didn't. As you can probably tell from the time in the title that exists. And then the game froze. Woohoo. I don't know why this happens, honestly. It's a dumb bug. But that's it.